What it is, y'all. Y'all already know it's another episode, Culture Talk TV, episode 28. And you know it's your host with the most, Tim the Official, Mr. Media, Media Man. And tonight's episode is brought to you by no other than D1H Apparel. And you can't forget Sister Sarah Garlic Crab. And you already know with our promotion team, Street Billboards. Tonight we have a special guest, my brother from another OG partner. Stay tight, man. Yeah, stay tight, man. Let them know who you is, brother. Let them know what's going on, man.
What's going on? Last call, no line, no way. I'm here and glad to be here.
That part.
Glad to be living, man.
Yes, sir. Yes.
2025, we got a long way to go. We ain't there yet.
Hey, I like that. Hey, 2025, we got a long way to go. And guess what, y'all? He right about that. So talk to us, man. How you feeling today, brother? How you feeling?
Hey, everything good, man. I'm blessed. Like I say, highly favored.
Mm-hmm.
Good vibes, good spirits.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Most of all, I like to say thanks, to the main man up there. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
We got to give thanks to him.
Definitely.
And then we can go from there, man.
Nah, for sure. So I know me and you linked up pretty much on the basis of, so from what I met you, it was the basis of, doing some business on part of your mental health awareness. That's just where I met you at. But I want to start a little further back, really get to know you a little bit. So tell us what it was like for you growing up. Like, what was it like for Stay Tight growing up, just as a youngster, and what you got into?
Pompano, Extra 36.
Okay.
Collier City.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
From there, man, it's all about a movement. Moving, place to place. Mama got to take care of the kids.
Yes, sir.
So I landed down in Pompano, man, and North Pompano, Exit 29, Sample Road,
okay,
38th Street,
okay,
Dixie Highway, the Villa Boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what it was like? I mean, like, what's some things? You know what I mean? I know. That area is, definitely a well-known area. But I mean, what's some things you personally got into? Like, what was you into growing up? Like, you was into riding bikes, your sports.
Well, like I say, man, from that villa, it was tight knit community. So we all were like family.
Okay.
The next little neighbor can beat me, put me in my place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We were sidewalk babies. On the porch to the sidewalk. There's levels to it. Off the sidewalk, on the porch, down the street, that's it. My mom could better see me, past the light pole.
Right. Okay.
You know
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Riding the bicycle, we did that, Huffy. Swing. We started moving blinds and moving around. 12 years old, man, 13. Your boy had a satch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The next level was pooch.
All right.
My homeboy Richard Lane had a pooch. I had a satch.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So you jumped off the porch early with it.
Yeah.
Understood. So I mean, do you consider that, like, is that like good thing, bad thing, like, to pretty much start manhood early, or do you think like that's been a benefit for you, or do you think that's been a hindrance for you?
Everything is a blessing. God bring people in your life for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Women, trial, tribulation. Come with women, choices you make. Kids. I'm one of the early ones, man. 14 years old. I wasn't shooting blanks.
Oh, man.
First shorty. I was one of the ones, man.
14. I remember when you was actually talking about that. So I want us to talk about that real quick. So, all right, we're gonna speed it up real quick, y'all. So actually, that's not really speeding it up. We're actually going with a time frame. So for 12, like you said, jumping out the porch, already getting active, already getting to your own, own bag, understanding the streets, and then 14, dropped your first. That's like
real. That's real.
That's record breaking.
Fatherhood. Hey. At a young age.
Man.
They didn't teach it in school.
Man.
Didn't teach it in school, man.
So how did okay, so just real quick, let's talk about that. So 14, how did you digest that? How did you accept that? How did you how was it?
Thank God you got angels. Your
Mhm.
mama, stepfather.
Understood.
We done step in and help you out.
Understood.
Choices that we have to make as young parents.
Okay.
Out of our hands. But we have to suffer the consequences. We got to get out there and push and do it.
Understood.
Better parents.
Understood.
Young parents, but better parents.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as better parents, my struggle was to take care of my kids. Mm-hmm. In a neighborhood where I came from was $1 million neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So the choices I had, get on the block, stay in school, play football. I was a bad boy at football too.
Right.
Hey man. Like Earl Campbell, man. Right. Swag like Deion Sanders, prime time. That's what's going on right now. Prime time effect. It's your movement. It's your movement. Mm-hmm. Your life is your movement. Okay. You could tell a story how you move.
That's facts.
It's patient to get there.
That's facts.
Trust the process.
So pretty much, it wasn't like you had your first one at 14 and then you were just abandoned. You had you had a community that had your back. Like I said, your mom, stepfather, pretty much they give you some guidance and how to be a father, because at such a young age, I can just imagine that's a whole different bracket of responsibility to deal with. You know what I mean? So talk to me, like, that community must have been strong.
Villa boys. School of Humphrey Villa. You got aunties and you got the mamas. Mm-hmm. Grandmama was around, but it was very few. Mm-hmm. Mamas now come around, it's very few. Now it's on us. Right. It's getting very few. So let's push the needle. Right. You know what I mean? We got our job to do. In the community we live in, back then, $1 million, it was shot up for that, to us to get involved in that. Mm-hmm. For us not to know what we was getting involved when we was making babies. Right. Young age. Now my second child. 15. Man. Work, go to school, stay in football. Choices that you make, Deion said, prime time. Man. Do what you got to do. Your responsibility to do.
Man, so you sheesh. So 14, then 15. Damn, you're not even you can't even sip liquor. You can't even legally. You can't even.
I mean, like I said, that neighborhood, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had over $1,000 in my pill at all times.
Understood.
Coming up, but I only could have $200 at a time because I had to put up, but I couldn't tell nobody.
Right. So you was really out here understanding the grind, understanding the game, soaking it up and utilizing it. So it sounds like when life was trying to throw you curveballs, it was, like you said, it was really blessings. So some people, they may thought it was a curveball, but when you caught that thing, it was a blessing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Community to community, neighborhoods and neighborhoods. The people in our neighborhood and our community was for all over. Mm-hmm. Miami, Hollywood, Carver Ranches, Mayo Street. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Fort Lauderdale. So my homeboy used to let me get the car. 14 years old, 16 years old. I'm riding the car, man, with like about 415, man. Ooh. No tents. I mean, tinted windows. So I'm a young cat. They let me ride. I'm a good kid. I'm responsible. But they don't know I'm trying to learn what's going on.
Right.
So back then it was weed, you know what I mean? We had a little weed, we pop, Jungo, Junie, the Papa, you know what I mean? I don't like no name drop, man, you know what I mean? Because the old school cats in the game. But you know what I mean? We had some old player, Puerto Rican cats. You know what I mean? They Poppies, you know what I mean? Drop us a little bags here and there, you know what I mean? Because they know I survive, I struggle. With our mom and daddy, you know what I mean? And they was above the time because they was from foreigners. Right. So they learn how to grow their stuff and vegetables. We cut through their vegetables, their trees, and we don't know what's going on. Right. But they save money at the same time, and they feeding the street, and they taking care of us. So you saying that, hey, talking about America, African America, and what's going on today, man, you speed up time, man. You know what I mean? We all here for each other. We got to stay tight, man. We just got to stay tight.
That
And that's it.
part. That's real. That's real. So, dang man. Okay, so let's go. So let's fast forward a little, more. So now, all right. Let's say you're in your 20s. What's your early 20s like?
Mm, 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 mm. Entrepreneur, man. The hustle, the struggle, the kid responsibility.
Right.
You know what I mean? Couldn't get out in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? I had to spread my wings, you know what I mean? So if I laid my head, I couldn't do it there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I transferred, you know what I mean, 20 years out the villa. You know what I mean? Shot my family shot down at Deerfield, you know what I mean? I couldn't, you know what I mean? I couldn't mess around where I laid my head at.
Right.
I was floating. I had to go out in North Lauderdale. You know
You're
what I mean?
moving. You're moving.
Hey, man. Shoo, man. What's that? They say young cats say, whoo. Man, look here, man. We had to move around. Pompano. Man, Pompano, we been doing it, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We've been doing it. Panda Cat, who was around in that generation. Chicken Man, Chicken Talk. He can talk that talk right now. And if you gotta walk that walk, if you know who you know, you can talk that talk.
Understood. So okay, so you're in your early 20s, entrepreneur. You got youngins that's getting age on them. So now you're understanding parenthood, you're understanding entrepreneurship. So all right, so let's just move a little further. So what made you like? So it's okay. Well, I mean, it does sound like your community made you a community person. You know what I mean?
Bingo.
So
OG say bingo.
that part. So you know what I mean? So
it adds up, it makes sense.
Yeah. So
and my son had to be a coach at a young age. Be a field packet rally. All my sons are coaches.
See.
All gonna stand behind a coach dad.
See.
For the whole team. I'm not the coach, but I'm a team father.
Right.
You gotta play your position, right? So I don't raise a lot of cats. Young cats. Generation to generation.
So you're not no plan or no capping or no pretender. You're a real official OG, man. And you know what I mean? Just to hear just the beginning and just to hear just the middle. So when it comes to that community, like what made you say, you know what, I want to transition and I want to get them a part of something called mental health awareness? Because a lot of our communities don't really think that's a thing, bro. Don't really digest that as a factor or a thing that we actually go through. So, like what put you in that direction to say, you know what, I'm entrepreneuring, I'm making money, but I want to help the community. Like what made you say I want to do that?
You gotta take care of home first. Start with your family. You got to take care of your home first. Before you can take care of the street. Okay. You know what I mean? You got to get your money in the street. You got to get your money on entrepreneur. You got to find a hustle. You got to find something that's not gonna get you in trouble. When you already got dipped in trouble, so you got to come out of trouble and stay out of trouble. So you got to find a legitimate hustle. I used to have a couple car washes, a couple car washes been around town. Okay. You know what I mean? Other side of one stop. You know what I mean? Back then, man, I was selling the G-string panties out of my car. Get thick honey buns out of my car.
Okay.
All the lady throwback jerseys out of my car. Capri Sun for the kids.
Oh, you was real deal entrepreneur. Yeah. Like, see, and the reason I say real deal entrepreneur, because some people, they say like, I'm an entrepreneur because I went to the streets. And it's like, I know what you mean, but you're not really an entrepreneur. But like, when you go into different realms and you start doing things like throwback jerseys, Capri Suns, things related, that's real entrepreneurship, because what you're doing is sitting back and studying and watching, seeing needs and wants. You know what I mean? That's real entrepreneurship. So I salute you on that, bro, because a lot of people say that they're entrepreneurs and they just,
I mean, it's a part of the hustle and the struggle. When you see the hustle and the struggle, and you out there trying to hustle and make $1, you're trying to do it the right way. You can't mess over nobody. So now it's a difference. Now it's a level. You got to be right with these people. So you can't go out here trying to make money and doing the wrong thing while you're making. And you got it's levels. When I say levels, come on, man, you got to be right with these people when you doing business. If you doing legitimate, unlegitimate business, you just got to be right.
Right.
And they understand because that's where your skills kick in at.
See, but that's some OG wisdom. Like, so how could, because right now, I mean, both of us is, older than the younger generation, but how could you think we help them understand how important it is to make your name count other than negativity? Just, you don't got to be known for killing or drilling or this or that. Like, you could be known for something way different, create a lane or something. Like, how do you think we can like get that embedded into their brains?
They call me stay tight. Nike say just do it. It's already branded. Not stay tight. I'm gonna rebrand my brand, and we're gonna come and just say just stay tight.
Okay.
Nike did it. Why can't I? Prime time effect was going on in NFL, and the young men heads that's playing ball now. Prime time has got a prime time effect around town, around the United States. If you tuning in, pay attention to what's going on. Don't be fooled. Don't believe the hype. Understand what prime time is doing. From the youth to the in NFL to young men that come out the communities that's playing ball, that's trying to brand themselves. It's a family generational spirit that this man is doing. And a lot of us don't realize or understand that fathers, women, we can make a change, we can make the difference. Only if we just give a little handout and a little bit of love to the men. Took a lot of good men away, but we still here. It's a lot of good men messed up. But who's gonna set them straight? If the OGs ain't here, then what? If the families ain't here no more, who's gonna guide them? While we here and while the cat's coming back on the street, this ain't chicken talk. This real talk from chicken talk.
That's real.
So we got to be here for our young men.
Nah, that's real.
Not this organization, that organization, and we ain't getting the funds. So all the organizations got to come together and let's mobilize, move together, and show love together.
Nah, that's real.
Then they can understand it.
That's
teamwork make dream work.
That part. And I like what you just said though. Like literally, like giving that love to the young men, to letting them know, like, bro, we all got feelings, we all got thoughts. You know what I mean? And it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to have thoughts, but don't be impulsive. You know what I mean? Don't jump to your first thought. Don't jump to your first feeling. You know what I mean? Because like you were just explaining, having a name and wanting to move around and wanting to have good status and good notoriety, and you got to do the right thing out here, or you got to at least be moving righteous. You know what I'm saying? You may be doing whatever you got to do, but just make sure you're moving righteous. If you're moving righteous, the right things don't come your way. But from what we seeing, a lot of these youngsters right now, they think, and but whoever can go pick up a gun the fastest, the coolest. Whoever can go to this, the toughest. Not understanding, really.
Man, we done did that and done that.
Whew.
You understand me? They gonna do it a better way. Understand? The laws is made for us to be in the situation we're in. So we need our women and our mothers to understand this. We need their love. Our sisters, we need their love. They have to give that to us. They don't owe us that. But we can use that to help us build ourselves.
Yes,
because we is all we have to build keep our families together. And see, it's bigger than the women. It's bigger than the child support. It's bigger than you know what I mean? It's the kids. And without the families, 10 years, 20 years from now, man, a lot of these kids ain't gonna have no family. And they ain't gonna have no shelter over their heads, bro. The homeless gone? Come on now. But what are you standing for? Now, if you real now, what is you really standing for?
That's real.
You standing for your car, or you gonna stand for your name to make it make sense?
Right. That's real.
All right, but here's the fact. the kids, they understand the name that they got now. Man, I had so many names, bro. I got over 7 names, bro. And I ain't refused to tell them all. But I had a Pookie out the Ego. Hey. My real name, Myron, Mr. Woods. Mm-hmm. You don't understand me? Mm-hmm. So stay tight. Yes, and it could be the last call. If you don't get your sister bar from me when I come through and you see me, it's last call because I'm gone. I ain't got time to wait.